indoctrinated? What if they already see us as subhuman? We already have that in Times Square. Do we need more? Do we need a backup group? And even if it's a small fraction, you don't need a lot of people who want to kill you to kill you. But, I mean, if you look at this, why export terror when you could just do it yourself? I mean, it's like Hamas.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Citation to all the brothers and a few sisters out there. On to the Zite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in Hebrew, which means peace. It's going to be a quick show. This is self-explanatory. This is why we say what we say. This word that people taking for granted, this word that been spoken since the dawn of YouTube, all right, from 2007 till this very moment, okay, it's soon this privilege, because it is a privilege to be able to watch videos, comment on a comment board if you disagree or you agree. All that's coming to an end. And what this guy just said, I peeped it, brothers that did a small clip about it, and he basically said it. Here, let him play it again.
In Times Square, do we need?
So hold on, let's play it again.
Times Square. We already have that in Times Square.
We already have that in Times Square. Now, what's he talking about? Now, the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to play it. And then you already see what it says. FBI warns of Hamas copycat attacks on the U.S. So they already molded the minds just like 9/11. After 9/11. Remember, after 9/11, there was a yellow. There was this. You was told to snitch. We see something unsuspicious. Very suspicious. You supposed to let people know what's going on and all this other stuff. And then he mentioned Times Square. What's in Times Square? Times Square is called the what's the word I'm looking for? The cross world, the world of the cross world. In other words, this is where all people come in New York City. They come from everywhere. Like, you name a nation on earth, they there. They go to this historic event. This is where everybody comes. But guess what? There's something that's been there for a long period of time. Now, we no longer are in Times Square because it's Spirit have it where Spirit have us going out there and people don't know where we at. All right? And the Spirit compels a man or a woman to cross upon us, then that's the Spirit. That's the Spirit of the Lord. Isaiah 30 and 20. But this privilege, this ability to go out there and argue back and forth, like, people got their discretion, or even on a YouTube. This privilege is about to be taken away because they're already putting people on alert, and they're already calling. You heard what he said. We already been called subhuman in Times Square, and that's talking about the camps. All right, a Hebrew Israelite camps. Okay, that's the tradition, and that's part of New York City. That's part of a landmark. Okay, one of the major landmarks is the prophets of the Lord out in the highways and the byways. That's a major landmark. And I remember, it was Tucker Carlson that came by the camp, and I remember that, and it was very unusual to see somebody on TV, which I didn't know this guy existed till afterwards. But they passed a lot of celebrity jakes, a lot of people of prominence passed by the camp, and they know the message. It's not new, but so now they're basically saying they're associating the T word, all right, the T to the R to the T to the E to the double R. There's a triple R actually in the O. And they're going to try to associate that with brothers that's out there in the highways and byways. Okay? And this is one of the prime examples of you've been alerted. So this thing is about to take a complete turn. Got a couple of scriptures and I'm going to end it. I'll make this long because we already know what's going to happen. Amos 8:11, it says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord." So we entering a stage where the word of the Lord is going to be as a desert, where you search for water and you can't get water in the desert. All right. Right now, people have, once again, they have the privilege, they have the honor to see men out in the highways and byways and tell them what's going to happen, what's going on, but they didn't take heed. They didn't take heed. So when you're not taking heed, you're gonna lose that ability. Okay. Matter of fact, real quick, Isaiah 24. Is it 11? Yep. Spirit. It says, matter of fact, I saw that 10. The city of confusion is broken down. What is the city of confusion? Is it talking about one major city? No, the whole entire America is considered to be the city of confusion. Up is down, down is up. Right is left, left is right. Man is a male, man is a female, female is a man. So enough said. This is the land of confusion. This is Babylon. It says broken down. Every house is shut up, and no man may come in. That's gonna be leading to what? Martial law. All right, martial law is gonna take prominence out there. And what's gonna cause it? We don't know particularly what's gonna cause the U.S. government, all right, the UN to take control of all the U.S. cities, but we know something major is gonna happen. A 9/11 type of event that could change everything. It could be medical. It could be anything. All right. But here's the point. There's crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened, and the mirth of the land is gone. What is this wine in the streets? It's talking about going to the liquor store? No, it's talking about this word. This word is considered to be water, bread, wine, all the good stuff that somebody desires. So they're going to have the answers available to them anymore. All right. They're not going to be able to debate anymore. All that's going to be gone. Because all it takes is just a little bit of something, and then everything is built up. And this whole southern border, and is letting everybody in. But now they screening for Palestinians and all this other shit. It's amazing. All right, they let everything inside, but they're gonna use this trick to do it. It says, "And the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. When thus it shall be in the midst of the land, among the people, they shall be as the shaking of an olive tree, and as a gleaning grapes when the vintage is done. They shall lift up their voice. They shall sing for the majesty of the Lord," which is talking about us. "They shall cry out loud from the sea." So this vision right here, 14, is talking about all the brothers is out in the highways and byways. That's literally doing the necessary things and singing a song properly. All right. But going back to the subject at hand, this ability is going to be taken away soon. Things are intensifying in the Middle East, and it's only going to get worse and worse. And more people, more brothers, channels are going down. More BS medical. They attack one of my channels. Check out everybody's channel. Because this precious word, won't be going out there no longer. They're going to associate everybody. They're going to lump everybody against whoever's against their program. They're going to lump everybody up in one. and just go from there. Real quick. But that's part of the prophecy. And when all these things happen, what do you think we're gonna be doing? We ain't gonna be out there. Enter phase 2. Proverbs 22:3 says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil." So we seeing what's going on. That's why we prophesying. Yep, the famine of the word. Yep, the famine of the word. We've been waiting for this for a long period of time, because once this thing happens, it is a wrap. It's done. We enter another phase, a phase of survival. All right. It says, "Foreseeth the evil and hideth himself." So we're gonna be hidden. All right. When all hell breaks loose, we're gonna be hidden. The only thing that's preventing the fact of total chaos is that the fact certain prophecies got to be fulfilled. Revelations 13:16 has to be fully out there, headstrong, without a shot of a doubt. The Lord's not going to have the prophets repeat the same thing over and over again, and there's no fruit to that. So everything that the Spirit had from Apostle Torah on down is going to come to fruition. And then once we enter that phase, we're going to be hidden. All right? We're going to be hidden. Ezekiel 3:26. I said at 25. "But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee." That's part of the persecution. All right? That's part of the persecution. The persecution is coming. Okay? The persecution is coming. Whatever they're going to do, they're going to do it. And they're going to lump. Remember, we always bring it out. The National Defense Authorization Act. Oh, I got it right this time. Which was signed by Obama, which stated that any American can be considered a T word. Now we entering the stage where they let a whole bunch of people in. They don't know who's who, what's what. That was all part of the plan. All right. But they're going to lump a lot of, whatever happens, they're going to end up lumping those Ishmaelites. Is going to start getting darker and darker with beards. And then we know. It says, "And shall bind thee with them, and I shall not go out among them. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth. Thou shalt be dumb, and shall not be to them a reprover." And dumb means someone that can't speak. It doesn't mean that you're an idiot. So if somebody's dumb, that means they can't speak. All right. So the Lord's going to cleave our tongue. So at this period and at this time, nothing is going to be needed to be said anymore. All right. And that's what's coming. It says, "For they are a rebellious house," which is talking about Israel. Okay. But for us, for the brothers out there and the sisters, we're going to be protected. Job 5:18, I believe. Right. 19. "He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue." So whatever they say on the tell a lie to the vision, however they're going to portray brothers, how you're going to have parents, cousins, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, father and mother turning on their loved ones. Oh, you associated with these guys? Oh man, he's this, he's that. They don't want to ruin what's going to happen. This is going to happen. But it says that thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue. So no matter what they say, it's not going to hurt us as it would from the beginning, because this is why we being built up for this shit. For this, all right? We're being built up for it. We see the dangers coming. We see what's happening every so often. We see the great prophecies of the war in the Middle East, and the MOTVs right there. They moving everything around, but there's another prophecy that needs to take place. That's the persecution. Okay, it says, "Neither shall thou be afraid of the destruction when it cometh." So whatever happens, we're not gonna be afraid. At destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh, because we're gonna laugh at the people that's gonna be gotten. All right. Neither shall thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. So when hell breaking loose and people are losing it, losing their minds, they don't know what to do, how to do it, like 9/11. Okay, they're gonna look for any sort of comfortability, whatever, and they're gonna have no answers. They're just gonna either accept what the government's saying or take the government's wrath. Either way, we're gonna laugh. We're gonna like, we told you so, we told you so. All right, especially when the MOTB takes place. When that happens, oh shit, it's gonna be a scary, happy event because everything that the apostles said on down, bro. This is real. This is the real deal. And when the next 9/11 situation happens, they're gonna come out and say, "Oh, you have to have this device to identify who you are, finances, everything. Everything's about to collapse." All right, every single thing. It says, verse 23. For thou shalt be leagued with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. So what you call nature is going to be at peace with the men of the Lord. Because men of the Lord is going to have to be like pilgrims, like the scripture says. All right? And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and thou shalt visit the habitation and shall not sin. So there's a reward for doing what we're doing for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So, hey, prepare your souls. Prepare to be ousted. Prepare to look down. The FBI is already saying they're on alert. Look out. They're already talking about all this stuff that's happening because it's about to go down. But the Lord is with us. And these are the moments that we gotta keep praying harder because the shit about to hit the fan. So with that being said, shalom to the elect of the nations of Shalom.